switch. I made a digital sketch of what I wanted to draw. It's digital art number 347, but these keys are so small. They are like half the size of the other keys on this keyboard. So I wanted them to look like a pattern, but you can only really see one of each picture. But that's okay. We'll just do it, and then when the whole keyboard is done, it'll look just fine. I recorded this on a holiday, a very loud holiday, so I decided to cut the audio out and do voiceover instead. Then I thought maybe we should try a whisper vlog, because it's been suggested that I could do ASMR. Someone commented that the spacebar and the enter key could be galaxy themed. That's a great idea. The spacebar is already galaxy themed. I painted it as our solar system off camera a long time ago. So I think I will do the enter key and the tab and caps lock key because they match. They're the same size on this keyboard. So I will do that in the next painting the keys vlog. But that might not be the next vlog because I have a few ideas for other things to do. But if you have any more keys suggestions, let me know and I will do it eventually. So we are painting the base colors. I painted F10 black for October. F7 is light blue for July. F12 is light blue for December. Then F9 I painted dark brown for September. And F11 is tan or light brown for November. And then this is F8, which is yellow-orange for August. Happy 4th of July. Happy fireworks. Now it's time to paint the pictures. First we're going to start with December and draw some snowmans with white. It's a little hard to see, but I drew 3 circles for each snowman. I drew one big one in the middle and 4 smaller ones around the outsides. Next we have F11, which is light brown, and I'm drawing some corn with the yellow marker. I drew a big corn cob in the middle and 4 smaller ones around the outside. Next I drew some spider webs on F10 for October. I tried to draw a big one in the middle and the 4 smaller ones around the sides, but I'm not really sure that you can tell that it's a spider web, but I tried. Next I drew some orange leaf shapes on F9 for September. I drew one big one in the middle and a few around the sides. Next I drew some leaf shapes around the kernels of corn. I drew some inside leaves with light green and the outer leaves with dark green. Next, I added some scarves to some of the snowmen. I used the pink marker for the big one in the middle, and then I used the orange, the light yellow orange, for one of the smaller snowmen. Then I used the light orange marker to add some more leaves on F9 for September. Then I added a light purple scarf for one of the small snowmen, and a yellow scarf. Then I used the yellow marker to add some lighter corn kernels for highlights on the corn cobs. And then I added some yellow leaves to watching.